Hello everybody, this is Joe the Lego Man here, and today we are going to find out what's in the box. And what is in the box? Well, it is the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. Look, we've been looking at this set and thinking about it for such a long time. So finally, we were in the Lego store just recently, seen it, and we're getting it. That's it. So now it's here. Now we're going to unbox it, build it. As you can tell, it's a rather large box. There is 7,541 pieces for it. It's a 16 plus set, and it's set number 75192. Just like all Ultimate Collector Series boxes, you got the black banding with the Lego symbol on this and the Star Wars logo. Nice action shot of the Millennium Falcon. Now moving to the side of the box, another action shot of him engaging with some TIE fighters and Star Destroyers. A brief little rundown on the legendary ship in the Lego series. And shifting to the back of the box, we got it landed with the gear down and Han Solo, Chewie, Finn, and Rey, and BB-8 coming out. And has a wide variety of photos showing the satellite dish, both versions of it, the ramp, the gun turret, the iconic cockpit, some of the internal shots of the Millennium Falcon along with C-3PO, and of course Han and Leia. So this thing is coming in at 60 centimeters or 23.6 inches wide, and this is going to be 83 or 32.6 inches long. And it's going to stand about 22 centimeters or 8.6 inches. Minifigures, it comes with quite a few. We got 2 Han Solos, we got Chewie, Finn, Rey, C-3PO, Princess Leia, a couple Borgs, or Porg, sorry, and along with BB-8 himself. So now let's open this thing up and see what's inside. And just on the inside flap, we got another nice schematic detail of the Millennium Falcon. That was really cool. I like that shot. And getting into it, it starts off with the biggest Lego book I have ever come across. Holy moly, look at the size of that. This is our first one that I've had that has a ringed spine on it. This is amazing. Inside we have 4 boxes. So similar with the Titanic and Eiffel Tower, each box has a design. When put together, gives one big picture of the Millennium Falcon. So let's get those out and get started. So there's the 4 boxes laid out. As you can see, it makes one big design of the Millennium Falcon. And going through, starting with box number 4, we see another detailed print of the Millennium Falcon, along with she's the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. Going to box number 3, it's a ship that made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. Box 2, I've made a lot of special modifications myself. Hopefully I won't have to. I'm going to stick with the instructions as much as I can. And on the first box, she may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid. So just to give you an idea of how big this book is, this book weighs about 7 pounds or about 3 kilograms. Moving on, we got obviously a breakdown of the team. Looks like a lot of story of the Millennium Falcon, original design concepts, movie paintings of it, in the original special effects team working on the original model. I'm particularly liking this section, the Lego history of the Millennium Falcon. Starting with 2000, which you've seen on my May the 4th video. And then we get into the build. So let's open up box 1 and get this thing going. So now that box 1 is open, there are 15 bags along with 2 loose part bags. Now, these bags are numbered a little bit differently than what I was expecting. We have 6 bag number 1s, 4 bag number 4s, 2 bag 14s, and 3 bag 15s. So if you count up all the bags, there is 15 bags. So it looks like they changed the way they do it a little bit. Hopefully it won't be too bad. So as I'm going through the build, I open up bag 1, finish bag 1, and this is what bag 1 produces right there. Perfect. So for some strange reason, you got to open up box number 2 to get the bags 2, 3, 5, and 7, because box 1 had bags 1, 4, 14, and 15. So once I finish bag 5, before I can move to bag 7, I gotta open up box number 3. How does that make sense, Lego? Starting with the minifigures, we have from The Force Awakens, we have Finn, Rey, the older version of Han Solo, along with a couple Porgs, and my third favorite droid, BB-8, because R2-D2 and C-3PO 1 and 2. And we have Chewbacca with his famous crossbow, and we have C-3PO himself. And from A New Hope and the Empire series, actually this is Empire Strikes Back, I believe, we got Han Solo and Princess Leia in her Hoth outfit. I'm kind of liking the minifigures, all the different printed torsos and pants. Now, Chewbacca's crossbow, it is a stud shooter. It does come with some red studs to shoot. Just don't shoot it in your eye. So it does come with the Linnock. Basically simple design. I like the bat wings on it, the green translucent pieces for the eyes. So it's not that complicated of a build. I'm glad they included it. And they do have the alternate radar dish. After, of course, you know, Lando rips off the original in the Death Star and Return of the Jedi. And we have the display stand. Now this is a sticker element on a, looks like a 6 or 8 by 12 plate, which is pretty cool. Has all the different specifications for the Millennium Falcon. Now let's get into the Falcon itself and see what that's like. So for the Falcon itself, overall build wise, I did like this build. A couple frustrating parts for me was the unboxing, the fact they had all the bags scattered throughout all 4 boxes, so you in a sense have to open all 4 boxes just to keep going in order. I didn't particularly like that. The Technic structure, there was a couple frustrating points, but overall, great build, really enjoyed it. It is time consuming, as it is like 7,500 pieces. But with that being said, very, very nicely detailed. So the cockpit itself, that comes in a nice paper bag that is a printed piece. So I was really happy about that. And as you can see, side detailing, various sheets of telephones, bike handles, rods, binoculars, all to make the nice detailing. And that continues out the whole entire ship all the way around. The engines are kind of cool. They got those translucent blue tubes to give it the hyperdrive engines their nice iconic blue look. I think it's blue, not too sure. And coming over the top of it, as you can see, lots of flex rods, lots of antennas, very nicely detailed. Again, more dark gray and light gray. You got some of the phones and gear elements in there just to create the internal workings of it. You got a paint roller on the side here. Interesting choice for detailing. Moving on to the back of the Falcon, they use the 1x2 black grills to give that nice little look there. You got some wheel elements there for further detailing. And those vents you see here, they are printed, so that was actually pretty cool. I do like that. And we got some track elements just to give more. So I like the use of all the little things that they use for the detailing. Really made it fun. The original radar dish, it is printed and it does rotate and it does maneuver, so I'm going to keep the original because that's my preferred radar dish. So now let's open this up and see what it's like inside. So starting with the interior, I got a pretty void space here. I'm going to guess this is the cargo hold. These guns, this one here, literally just sits straight on top like that. Just like so, and there's an identical one right underneath it. So just to access this, just pull straight up, revealing Finn at the firing controls. Now moving on, we see we have Chewbacca, and in this case C-3PO, playing some space checkers. And we see the blast helmet down that Luke did his initial training with. And we have Rey watching Chewbacca and C-3PO. And then moving on, we see young Han Solo and Princess Leia, where they share their first moment together. And it looks like the hyperdrive is there. I believe that's what it is. And we do have some nice printed pieces for a control panel here. Now the hallways, those are sticker elements. So there's not too many stickers. They can't really do legit hallways just because they need it for structure, so it's not so bad. Gives it that nice look to it. And then moving on to the cockpit, we see the older Han Solo with his snazzy looking co-pilot. And again, a couple printed controls. Now moving underneath the Millennium Falcon, it is supported by 7 legs, or 7 landing gear. All identical builds, give it some nice good structure. And you can see the second gun, along with the ramp going inside. So my final thoughts on the UCS Millennium Falcon. Overall, I'm really liking the set. This is currently my new favorite Lego set. So one thing I will say when you're taking the panels on and off, just be a little bit careful, because all the little pieces they use to make the detail, they could easily be knocked off. So just try to take them off gently and easy as you can, and you should be fine. Like I said, overall, liking it. This is currently my new favorite set. It's my second favorite sci-fi ship. And of course, because nothing beats the X-Wing fighter in my opinion. And there you have it, everyone. The Lego UCS Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Drop us a comment, leave a like, share this video, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next adventure.